Yo, what is good? It's the Grass Ninja. We at it again, alright? I'm not gonna waste none of your time, so welcome to the channel. Let's get right into it, alright? So, this is the top 5 WTF moments in Naruto slash Boruto, alright? So, I'm basically just gonna give you guys a summary of what to expect here. So, this, when I say WTF moments, it's like, these are moments that are like, I don't want to say plot holes or whatever like that. They're kind of just like oversights or like things that I haven't heard anybody in the community mention so far. And I've been on the Naruto YouTube as a viewer or whatever for a while now, so let's get right into this. All right. So yeah, so number 1, we got Boruto's Scar. So we all know, right, in chapter 1 and episode 1, we see like time skip Boruto and Kawaki, right? So we get to see them as teenagers. We get to see them in like their prime forms or whatever. Basically, they got new character designs, and Boruto has a scar over his right eye, I believe, the eye with the Jogan. All right. And you know what doesn't make sense to me is how does he have a scar when we understand Boruto has regenerative abilities, and it's not because he's an Uzumaki. No, actually, if we look into the anime and into the manga, there are several times where it's proven and shown to us that the Karma Seal actually heals Boruto. Like, the Momoshiki basically wants his vessel to remain healthy and, safe, so that when he resurrects, he doesn't have any problems. Like, the first time we see it is when Kashin Koji is spying on Boruto and Kawaki, and Boruto, I think, his hand gets damaged in a spar with Kawaki, and the Karma Seal basically instantly heals his hand, right? So that was one of the first times we see it. And then the second time we see it is in the manga, alright? It's when Ishiki is fighting Naruto and Sasuke, and this is all before Baryon mode pops up. So this is back when Boruto was, he basically found out that Ishiki can't kill Boruto because he needs Boruto for his plan, right? And Ishiki, Boruto's very ballsy. Like, I give him all the credits. He's super cocky, right? He's like, yeah, you can't kill me, you can't do shit. Ishiki's like, you misunderstand. I can't kill you, but ain't no one said nothing about hurting you. And then he proceeds to break Boruto's arm. He literally grabs him by the forearm and snaps it one way. So he gave him a second elbow. And then Boruto falls to the ground in pain. And then he goes and alright, this right here is up for interpretation. You know what I'm saying? You guys can interpret the manga panels however you want. There's one of two ways this could have gone. Either Ishiki broke Boruto's back, or he crushed and broke his ribs. Now, I ain't no medical doctor or nothing, but I feel like it's too risky for Ishiki to go ahead and puncture one of Boruto's ribs, because then he could have popped a lung or broken artery, even stabbed his heart. It's more likely Boruto would have died further on from those injuries, in my opinion, than if he had cracked his back, because it looked like he stepped on his lower back and literally crushed it, and we hear the, it's drawn, we hear the snap and pop with the sound effects in the drawing, alright? So I'm pretty sure he did this to immobilize Boruto, so he couldn't run away, so he couldn't be an issue, so Boruto couldn't stand back up and try to fight him with one arm, you know what I'm saying? So he basically broke Boruto's back, and then when Momoshiki transforms, all of these injuries are instantly healed. Boruto's arm gets fixed, his back gets fixed, and he's able to walk again, alright? Alright, so basically that's the most severe or the most impactful example I've got, where Boruto's literally had his lower back broken, not able to move. If Boruto was Joe Swanson from Family Guy, I bet you Joe would love to have that fucking Karma Seal, I'm trying to tell you right now, because Boruto couldn't walk no more. And then, Momoshiki takes over, Boruto's back up, and he's ready to fight. And then after Boruto's possession, or after Boruto regains control, and he's no longer possessed by Momoshiki, he retains his mobility, alright? So the Karma Seal heals you, and it makes sure that you're okay. So then how the hell, in part 1, does Boruto have a scar? If someone did go out of their way and manage to cut out Boruto's eye, it makes sense that the Jogan is repaired, but why is he scarred? I don't know. That's just me. But that's number 1. Boruto's scar. How the fuck did that happen, alright? Alright. Number 2. That's so funny. I love doing that. All right, number 2. All right, we all know the famous scene where Kakashi kills Rin, right? We all know that scene. You know what I'm saying? What's the fastest way to a girl's heart? Chidori. Like, we all know the meme. It's great. We love it. But you know what I don't understand? I literally thought about this today, and it was the main inspiration for making this video. You know what I don't understand, my guy? If Kakashi was told to give up on using the Chidori because basically without the Sharingan, he's easily countered, right? Like, he has tunnel vision and he basically can't read the movements of his opponents and he can easily be countered, right? How the hell, like, with Sharingan, how the hell did Rin manage to jump in the way before Kakashi would even recognize that she was in front of him so that he could, like... That's what I don't understand. Like, is Rin faster than Kakashi? Like, is that what I'm supposed to take away from this? Because the whole point of Kakashi having the Sharingan and be able to use the Chidori was for shit like this not to happen. You know? Like, am I the only one that's thinking like this right now? Maybe I'm misinterpreting this. Because the only other person who ever replicated this feat, the feat, was Haku. You know what I mean? Haku was able to move at the speed of light with the use of his crystal ice mirrors, okay? So I understand Haku being faster than Kakashi using the lightning blade, but how the hell is Rin... I don't know, man. I mean, she is one of Minato's students. She was on that team, and when you look at Minato's freaking team, Kakashi's like, you know, freaking a goat. Obito was a goat, so I guess I'm just not putting enough respect on Rin's name or whatever. I mean, she was Three Tails and Jerky, but I just don't think that makes any sense. Like, I was looking back at it today. How the hell, like, did she manage to do that? I don't know, I guess she's faster than Kakashi. That's the only way I could imagine it. But that was number 2, man. How the hell did Rin catch Kakashi off guard? Like, he has the Sharingan. He's supposed to be able to read his those movements. Like, you trying to tell me when she jumped in front of him, he didn't, like, see her feet falling in slow motion and then realize her, like, when he saw her pants and shit, that looks like Rin's outfit. And then, oh, look at that. She hasn't even completely got her footing in. And that's Rin's face. I'm going to keep going. Bro, you should have been able to at least done, like, some kind of spin move or whatever. Get the fuck out of the way, right? Like, your whole thing was to save Rin. And then, like, you know, she told you multiple times that, kill me, bro, kill me, because they're gonna use me. Yeah, there's got to be some other way. No, bro, you knew it was coming, and then even you had the Sharingan as well, and you still couldn't prevent that shit from happening. I don't know. Maybe I'm too, like, maybe I'm ranting on it, but that shit right there didn't make no sense. Like, this just hit me today, and I've been watching Naruto for years. But that's number 2. All right. So number 3. All right. Number 3 is interesting because apparently Lord Jashin is real. Like, you pray to this god, you make sacrifices in the name of this god, and he grants you immortality. So, like, is there a dimension where Lord Jashin resides? Like, are there other gods that we don't know about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, does the Reaper count as a god? I mean, like, when we look at it, like, we think of the Otsutskis as gods. The Otsutskis think of themselves as gods. And then when we look at the Reaper, he's, like, basically dressed very similar to an Otsutsuki member. Like, it looks like a devilish version of, like, Kaguya when you really look at it. So, like, is Lord Jashin, like, one of these other gods out there that, like, you know, can influence our world if you, like, pray and, like, you know, do his ritual and slaughter people in his name? Like Lord Jashin is real, and, like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, you know, that Lord Jashin is out there somewhere. Like, I don't know if you've ever, I don't know, somehow if you dug deep enough into the Naruto YouTube platform and you're watching my video, then chances are you've seen some fan animated thing out there where, like, I can't remember the creator, so, you know, forgive me, but there's an animator out there and he does fan animations, or he or she, they do fan animations of Boruto content. And, like, they have Lord Jashin as one of these Otsutskis that are, you know, one of the numerous unknown Otsutskis that are out there, okay? Is that the case? You know, is that spot on? We don't know. But what we do know is Lord Jashin has a real influence on the world, on the shinobi world, which is just crazy. You know, that's just crazy to me. That's a what the hell? You know, what the fuck? Like, that's yeah, what the fuck is that, right? All right, I'm done with that. All right, number 4. Yo, like, Sasuke doesn't absorb chakra anymore. Like, why? Why though? Like, in the final fight, we seen Sasuke finally was running low on chakra. Naruto was running low on chakra, and he, like, the Nine Tails was like, yo, here, I'm gonna hand you like this last little bit of chakra I've got. And Sasuke punched him and absorbed the chakra, right? So we know Sasuke has this ability. He's capable of absorbing chakra through physical contact at the very least, right? So why the hell isn't he using this more often if him running out of chakra is a frequent problem for him? Like, how many times is Sasuke unaware of the fact that he keeps running out of chakra? This is an issue that he has, because even if he's getting his ass whooped, right? Like let's say, like, you know how, all right, here's a perfect example, bro. Freaking in the final fight with Ishiki versus, like, you know, Naruto, Sasuke, Boruto, like Kawaki gets there and shit and everything, you know. So I remember this happens. Boruto teleports Ishiki to that Momoshiki dimension or whatever, the unnamed dimension. Naruto and Sasuke follow. The first thing Ishiki does is like zoom right past them. He basically speed blitzes right past Naruto and Sasuke, grabs Boruto by the neck, and he's carrying him in the air. And like, this is where we get the confirmation that Boruto is about 80% progressed with his karma. And then right then and there, to save Boruto, Sasuke switches places with him. So now Ishiki is choking out Sasuke. Why the hell can't Sasuke just grab onto Ishiki right there and start absorbing his chakra? Could you imagine if Sasuke started ripping out Ishiki Osutsuki's chakra, how strong that would make Sasuke? And I understand you can't do that because, oh, it's Boruto's story, and if they do all this stuff, then, you know, there won't be any tension, or there won't be any threat, there won't be any stakes, or whatever it is. But there's got to be plenty of other situations where Sasuke could have tried absorbing someone's chakra. Like, this is an ability he has when he had the Rinnegan, alright? Now, like, I understand Sasuke doesn't have the Rinnegan anymore, but, like, why didn't he try this more often? You know what I'm saying? Why? It's not like did they forget that the Rinnegan is able to do this? I don't know. I don't know. It seems like, I don't know, it seems like a plot hole, or, I guess plot hole is the wrong word. It seems like an oversight. Like, they didn't think about this. Like, this could have been used more often than not. Alright? Like, I don't know. It just... Like, when alright, even back here, here's another perfect example. Sasuke in the Shin Uchiha arc, the first time Sasuke sees Shin Uchiha, he teleports back to, like, the, what's it called? He teleports back to the Shinobi world, back to Earth, and that's where he encounters the first Shin clone, right? And then Shin attacks Sasuke, and Sasuke, you know, he counters with the, you know, the cool lightning blade, like he basically applies Chidori to his sword, yeah? And then he, you know, attacks Shin like that, and it basically removes his cloak, and then we get to see that this kid has Sharingan. But that, like, first time, like, Sasuke's Rinnegan wasn't at full power because it lost the Tomoe, right? It lost the Tomoe. He was low on chakra because he had just used so many different teleports to, like, you know, teleport around. So, like, why didn't he, like, you trying to tell me he couldn't have grabbed one of those Shins and just been like, yeah, sorry, kid, I'm taking some of your chakra? Or, like, grabbed the actual Shin, or, yeah, I don't know, man. Grab Naruto. Naruto's got, like, in the data book in Boruto, Naruto's chakra levels are, like, the stat is a question mark. Like, it's just unknown. Like, even this data book's just like, Naruto's just got an unlimited, unknown amount of chakra. It's unquantifiable. So why can't he just be like, hey, bro, fist bump me, take some damn chakra, and be like, I got my shit back, alright? You know? I don't know. I'm not trying to get all, like, this video or whatever, but damn, bro, like, why isn't Sasuke absorbing chakra anymore? That just don't make no sense. Okay? Number 5. Alright? Naruto and KCM got stabbed. Like, how though? How though? Like, we all know the scene. We were just talking about Shin, and we all know the scene where Sasuke's sword, like, Shin basically uses his Mangekyo to, like, manipulate Sasuke's sword and stabs Naruto in the stomach. And it's not that, oh, it's like, it's not like, you know, a big deal because Naruto just like shook it off. He pulled the sword out and like it was nothing, right? It didn't actually like damage him. But like what I don't understand is that Naruto in a lesser form, when he was like back in Shippuden, when he fought Orochimaru on, I think it's Tenchi Bridge, like there's this amazing scene of where like Orochimaru summons this sword out of his mouth, and it's like the longest sword we've ever seen in Naruto, and he like hits Naruto in I think it's four tails cloaked Naruto. He's in stage 2, he's got four tails. Orochimaru's like, okay, I see you. Hits Naruto with this sword straight to the chest and blasts him through like a whole, like he basically creates a valley in this forest because he knocks all these trees out of the way, knocks this man clean through into a cliffside. And then Orochimaru is completely shocked because he finds out that his sword didn't even pierce through Naruto's chakra to begin with. So how is it that Naruto in a lesser Nine Tails form was able to negate being stabbed by what looks like a way stronger attack with a sword, and then Shin Uchiha can just make Sasuke's sword slip out of his hand and then it winds up in Naruto's gut? Like is the Nine Tails not protecting Naruto? Like, what's going on here? Like, I just don't get it. Like that, how? Man, I don't know. But, you know, I love Boruto, I love Naruto. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's a perfect series, you know what I'm saying? Because there's definitely some what the F moments that happened throughout this stuff. Like, and it's not just with Boruto. Like I said, like hell, like, how the hell did, like, if anything, my favorite one out of these ones is number 2, bro. How the hell did Rin catch Kakashi slipping when the whole point of Kakashi taking Obito's Sharingan and mastering Chidori was the fact that you needed the Sharingan in order to use Chidori, so shit like that wouldn't happen. Boruto Scar is another one, man. Like how he has regenerative abilities. So like, what is there like some special sword that was used that stops Osutsuki's from regenerating that was used to try to take out Boruto's eye? We just don't know, man. We just don't know. And like, man, Sasuke not absorbing chakra with the Rinnegan anymore. Like, bro, your Rinnegan is the main thing that's causing you to like lose chakra, but it also has an ability to counteract that. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But this video is almost at the 18-minute mark. So I have been your host, the Grass Ninja. I hope you made it to the end of the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. You know what I'm saying? That stuff goes a long way. We're trying to get this channel up there. You know what I'm saying? I love what I do. I love talking about Boruto. And if you love Naruto or Boruto, go ahead and feel free to support your boy. Alright? Alright, but that is all for this video. Thank you for watching. Peace.